everybody. Happy Saturday. Come on in. Just pinning, attempting to pin something on here. Hold on. I always mess it up. Hop on in, you guys. I'm just trying to pin a comment. I don't know why I can't get it. There we go. There we go. I got it. 5th time's the charm. What are y'all up to? Come on in. Well, I took a vote today, which I'm kind of disappointed because I did regular makeup, Halloween pumpkin, or scary doll. And the majority was regular makeup. So I guess everybody just wants to see regular makeup today. No Halloween pumpkin, no scary doll. That's okay though. I'm cool with that. I think I've probably been not doing the regular makeup for what, maybe a week or more now. So today just be regulars, but I think I probably will stick with maybe some fall colors. So haven't decided what yet. I have a couple ideas. We'll see what happens with that. But I'm glad you're all popping in. I already moisturized. I already got that done, got that out of the way. I was just kind of letting it dry for a second. I just did it right before I came on. You guys can do any moisturizer. You don't have to buy a special moisturizer, but always prep your face, you guys. Always have something on there that base. Keep that moisture in your skin. I always do my primer. I always do a primer before I do makeup. As I'm getting older, I'm noticing that there's a lot of mature women like myself whose skin has changed a lot. And you guys, you have to, number one, moisturize, and number two, you have to prime before you put on foundation, or it's gonna look streaky. It's not going to set. You're just gonna have like major issues with it. It's gonna look like you definitely have foundation on your face, and you're gonna see cracks and probably pores also. So always prime your face, you guys. It doesn't take very much. I usually only use about, I'd say maybe a pea-sized drop, like that, for my whole face. So just kind of put that, I put it over my eyelids, everywhere. And you just let that dry for a little bit, y'all. That's just going to give your face a nice base to take on all that makeup, that foundation. Not to mention, it's just good for your skin. Y'all, I use rose water religiously. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is the rose water. I usually do it as a setting spray, but it is a toner also. So you can, a lot of times in the evening, especially since I've been doing a lot of these kind of crazy makeup looks and really scrubbing my skin. My skin's been taking a beating this week. So generally after I clean my face with coconut oil and then rinse it off with just like warm to cool water, pat dry, I've been spraying some rose water on my face at night, only because, like I said, it's just from all the scrubbing I've been doing, trying to get all that makeup and stuff off the last 4 or 5 times I've been on here doing stuff. It really, that has just helped me tremendously. And also just using the coconut oil. I don't do soap and water on my face, you guys. If I do, it's probably by an accident. I'm in the shower and I either have like shampoo running down or something, but I just use coconut oil. That's it, very cheap. Buy it in the grocery. It has to be pure though. Here's what I use, you guys. I actually even just keep it over here. This is, by no means you have to use this one, but this is just pure, 100% pure coconut oil. And because it's a little bit more of a solid, but I can even show you guys just really quickly. So it's like that. You can just put it in your hands and just takes like a second, and then it just melts. I'm not gonna put that on my face right now, but I can put it down here and on my hands and stuff. I love this stuff. You can put it in your hair. Get you some. You can get it just about anywhere, like a Trader Joe's, grocery, but it just has to be 100%. So anyway, that's what I do to clean my makeup off at night. I usually just put a bunch of that in my hands. You know, I pull my hair back, put a bunch of that in my hands, put it all over my face, and then I just cleanse it with like a wash rag, towel dry, pat dry. So anyways, that's kind of a little bit of a little makeup trick. Word, I cannot talk today. So anyways, if you guys have any questions on that or how I do that, I do coconut oil for a lot of things, you guys. I do it as a hand scrub also with a little bit of lemon oil and sugar, like white sugar. Make it into like a little mix and then scrub the backs of my hands. That's really good too. And then just take cool water and rinse them off. A little bit of lotion afterwards. Okay, so today we're going to do regular makeup per your all's request. So I think I'm going to stay in some fall colors. I was going to do some of the splurges today, but I'm going to save those for my Halloween looks. So this is some of the colors I'm going to pick from right now. Probably I'm going to go, I don't know. I love this color right here. Hang on, I pulled it out for you. This is that manipulative. I really like that a lot. That and maybe a little bit of this one. I think I'm going to do the Gullible. Hey Mima, hey Jessica, hi Leslie. Thanks for coming in, guys. We're doing regular makeup today per everyone's request. I put a little poll out, and that seemed to be what everybody wanted to see. So I guess I've been doing too much of the other one. So back to old school. Back to old school. Okay, so let me find a tissue to start with. My brushes are probably the cleanest I've ever been. I'm telling you, ladies, I've been cleaning my brushes like religiously every night. So today's Saturday, so I've got the crock pot going. I have a big old beef roast in there with carrots. And I'm going to do fresh green beans and regular mashed potatoes, not instant, and a big loaf of French bread with butter and possibly a glass of wine for dinner. Does that sound yummy? I'm starving. I can smell it cooking in there right now. Because I'm home today. No flying today. My back's bothering me. I've been having some troubles lately. So, you know, just trying to stay home and take care of myself. You know, got to do that sometimes. So today I'm home. I am going to probably do a little bit of that wet look when I do the manipulative. But I'm just going to go ahead and start right out here with this brown, the Gullible. And just start right out with that. How are y'all doing today? Anybody doing anything fun on your Saturday? No? Nobody's doing anything fun? We were supposed to go out today and look at tile for the bathroom. But that hasn't happened today either, so I don't know. We're kind of, him and I are both on the same page with what we want in there. We just have to kind of like make that executive decision that this is the pattern we're going to do. So, still waiting on the insurance. I'm assuming they're going to approve the estimate, but you never know. You just never know. So that is the, you guys, that's the Gullible. That's the brown. I always start out with my eyeshadow first. I can go in and tweak it around a little bit to where I like it later on. So, being in the fall frame of mind, I do have my fall. I gotta show you this real quick. So I had stuff at the grocery store this morning. I couldn't help myself. I gotta show you what I bought, so I can decorate back here. Wait a minute. I gotta pull it out the right way. Oh my God! Ah! Do you guys love that? I love that. Does anybody else get as tickled as I do with these things? Oh my God, I'm like such a kid. Isn't that the best? I think my skull face looked better than this one. Oh, it got a hold of me. So I'm gonna hang that over the corner. I know, Rosa. I'm like just a big kid, but I love that. I saw that and I'm like, oh my God, I have to have that. So I got that. Maybe we'll decorate this weekend. And then I got me a big bag of cobwebs so I can hang up back here. Rosie, you know me, I love to decorate. Remember when we worked in the lab, how I always decorated everything? Lord. You got some from the dollar store, Jessica? I just bought these at the grocery store because actually they were like 25% off right now, which I thought was kind of unusual. I mean, I probably would have bought them at full price, but I wouldn't have told them that. I should go to the dollar store, huh? Find me some stuff, some things to play with. Still haven't found my wreath holder. Somewhere in my Christmas stuff. Lord only knows. So next time I'm on here, you may or may not see me back here with some Halloween stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's put a little bit of this on here. This is the manipulative, and I'm going to do that wet brush on it. What do you got? Do you guys decorate for Halloween? Does anybody else do that, or is that just me? Anybody else like to decorate? I love it. Gosh, am I like the only adult child? I can't believe that. Am I like the only one who loves that? Rosie, you don't like it? Bah. I love it. Okay, guys, look at that. Look at the way that just pops. Isn't that gorgeous? And that's when I put a little bit of the rose water on there, y'all. Jessica, you decorate? Good for you. Good for you. I love it. Who doesn't like that besides Rosa? Rosa, I miss your pumpkin rolls. Do you still do pumpkin rolls, Rosa? Rosa and I used to work together years ago. You don't do pumpkin rolls anymore? And she would make just the best stuff. Oh my gosh. And she always made pumpkin rolls. I love those. Okay, look at that, guys. Isn't that pretty? I love that. And when you do the rose water, I mean, this is a pretty color on its own. But when you do that rose water or a setting spray, it just makes that pop. So it is a little bit wet right now. Right now. I'm not going to touch it. I may actually go in with a little bit of gold. A little bit of gold in there too. What do y'all think? Lord, I stuck my finger. Stuck my finger in that dang thing again. I can never get it out of that palette without sticking my finger in it. And the spirit of the little girl who is haunting this house has been witnessed by someone. So you have the. So you've got the Christmas tree up now. Lord, did you see my? I would have my tree up right now if my boyfriend would let me. Look at that. I'm gonna put a little bit of gold in here too, y'all. I watch Christmas shows in July. Matter of fact, he was gone the other night, and I watched The Year Without a Santa Claus. I always tell people, it's like, it takes me to my happy place. You know? If that's what's gonna bring me like an hour of happiness, then so be it. So be it. I don't care. I'll watch them all year long. I love that stuff. All right, let's put a little bit of this on here. This is the Alive. Don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Let's see. Don't know yet. We have the Christmas tip, but I do have fall. Oh, you've got them all going on, Jessica. That's okay. It sounds to me like you and I'd get along just fine. Like I said, if I could get away with it, I would. I don't really think that gold's going to show up without a little bit of rose water on it too. So let me put some rose water on that little baby. That rose water just makes everything pop, y'all. Here we go. A little better. So I'm going for some fall looks, y'all. Look at that. Anybody else like that, or is that just me? I love that. Look at that. It's like a medley of fall leaves. It's like a medley. You got some loves and likes for me today on that, you guys? Any loves and likes? All right. Now, you know when I do my foundation brush, that's going to really cut through there, so that'll be fine, even though it looks messy. Oh, thank you. Yay, loves and likes. Leslie, I'm so dedicated. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I think it's pretty. I think it's very fallish looking. Look, I can almost match this. Perfect. Perfect. All right, y'all. I'm going to tell you, before I start doing too much here, since I got a few of you on here, last night was rough for me. I'm going to tell you very upfront. I almost just walked away from this last night. I was getting really discouraged with it. And I was going to just kind of keep doing like the kidnap thing and just sell to myself and a few other people. And then, I don't know, this is like one of those aha moments, but I watched a video last night, one of the gals doing a live, and for some reason, I really truly believe that God sent me to watch her, because it was so inspiring to me, and it just picked me back up and put my focus back on track and put my heart in the right place, because ladies, I'm going to tell you, this is rough, you know, getting on here all the time and doing these. And yeah, like I said, I knew that my heart was going in the wrong place, and I had to like snap out of it. And I did, and I prayed about it last night, and watching her and talking with her a little bit last night on Messenger, and it put me back where I needed to be today, because, you know, getting in here every day and kind of opening your life and yourself up to everybody, and sometimes not hearing anything back, sometimes hearing some things back, sometimes even getting negative stuff. It's hard. And I watch these other girls who've been doing it for about a year. I've only been doing it for about 3 months. And I think, man, they just must have, you know, some really tough skin. But you know, we all break down. We all have issues. I have insecurities. You know, I sit here and I think, gosh, am I good enough to even do this? Am I going to be as good as this girl, or am I ever going to be as you know, is watched as the other gal? And you know, and you start getting into that insecurity and those jealousies and that stuff. It's like, no, I need to get my head straight, my focus back on. And like I said, I prayed about it last night, and when I went to bed, I was in a much better place. So I came on here today, and I'm like, you know what, you can't let these things get to you. You can't get down with these things. There's always going to be people who are better than you. There's always going to be people who are prettier than you, people who are more successful than you. You know, I mean, I look at myself in the mirror right here. Thank you, Mima. Hey, Julian. I look at myself in the mirror, and it's like, I have flaws, you know, and then I have somebody else say, oh, you look really good. It's like, I don't think so. Or I'll look at this other person and think, oh, they're so much nicer and so much prettier and blah, blah, blah. You know, everyone has that, and everyone goes through that, not just in this business, even in my other job I feel that way sometimes, but you just got to get past that. And like I said, that was I guess maybe my 3-month hump that I had to get over, but I did. I got my focus, and like I said, I prayed about it, and I know that this is what I want to be doing. And, you know, everybody says, you know, what is your why? Why are you doing it? You know, I mean, if you guys have watched me, I have a lot of health issues, and, you know, I've had a neck fusion. I was in a car accident a little over a year ago, and it's hard for me to do my other job right now. I don't want to go in there as much as I have been. I probably cut half my hours, like in half, of flying, because it's very physical. It's a very physical job. And I really want this to work, whereas I can still do the other, but this is like my passion now. This is like something that I love doing. I get on here and I get excited, like this today. I think that is so cool. I've never done that before. You guys just get in here and play around with your makeup. You know, you guys, even if you don't have unique makeup at home, y'all have to have something, right? You got something there in your vanity, I'm sure, in a drawer. Get out and play around with it. Don't compare yourself to other people and don't be afraid. That's my words of wisdom for today. You know, just be yourself, go out and have fun, love who you are, and those people who come to you or look at you will love you for who you are, not for who you're trying to be. You know, and that's my words of wisdom for today. That was my life lesson, and I already knew that, but like I said last night, for some reason, I don't know why last night, I have no idea. Nothing happened to me during the day. Nothing that I can be like, oh gosh, that's what triggered that. I have no idea why it did it. But a little prayer goes a long way. That's all I got to tell you. A little prayer goes a long way. All right. Now that is all pretty dark. That was me. That's my thing today. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I feel like I can talk to you. I don't know if you want to listen, but I feel like I can talk to you. Julianne, what colors are you using? Julianne, I've got Gullible. These are all the most beautiful fall color. Oh, I just threw it right between my legs. Okay. This is a manipulative. And that's Gullible. And then I have the Golden Live. So all fall colors. Let me see if I can put them on my hands without like having them all fall onto the floor. I don't know. Can you guys see those? Look at that. Aren't those so pretty? I love those colors. You guys got to get you some fall colors, man. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so let's kind of leave that. Where is my blending brush? I'm not going to go down on the eyelid, y'all. I'm just going to take that Gullible and soften it up just a little bit. Thank you, guys. You love those colors, Julianne? I do too. Did you all see that I'm giving a $20 off any order of $50 or more today? I'm doing 5 of those. I'm doing 5 of those. So 5 people, you message me, just let me know, and you're going to get $20 off. $20 off of any order $50 or more. This would be a good thing for y'all to buy. Guess what? That fall, you can do the quad palette, the 4 shadows for $52. And today, I'm going to give you a $20 discount on those. So you would get those 4, you can pick out 4 shades in the little quad, I don't have one sitting here right now, the little quad pack holder, regular $52, you could take one of the $20 off that I'm giving, it would be $32 plus tax, shipping, and handling. It's amazing, because normally those colors, y'all, are like $14 a piece. Like every one of these little ones are $14 regular. So, something to think about. Something to think about if you're looking for some pretty fall colors. Okay, so that's blended out. Lord, I had that thing clear down to a nub again. This pencil's been taking a beating with the Halloween themes lately. You guys like that deal? I haven't had anybody message me yet on it. I mean, I know it's kind of early in the afternoon, but like I said, if you want $20 off something, now would be time to find something you've really been wanting. You guys, I'm just taking, this is the color perfect. This is just, I think I have a brown one up here too. You know what? You know what? Hold on. Okay. This is the color perfect, which is black, but I think because I'm doing the fall, I haven't used this one yet, y'all. This is the color proper. Can you see that? It's brown. Let's do this with the brown mascara. I haven't done it before. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so that's kind of pretty. Oh, Kathy, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. The gal I messaged last night was there too. She was a sweetheart. It's tough, y'all. Life's tough in general, well enough putting yourself out here all the time. And you know, that's why I wanted to show you. Thanks guys for popping in. If y'all are on my personal page, if we're a friend, you know, just friend request me if you want to get on there. I wanted to show you all some pictures of like my life a little bit too. So I showed you all some pictures of my house, and, you know, the outside and the property and the beautiful mountains that I get to see every day, and the beautiful sunset that we see here in the evenings. A lot of times, you know, especially after the storms, right over the mountains, when that sun goes down, it's just gorgeous. Like the whole property lights up like pink, like a pinkish orange from the sunsets. It's just so, so pretty. And we bought this house about 5 years ago, and we got it in a short sale. And the lady who built the house, she was one owner, and her and I became friends during that transaction, Sandy. And I promised her we would always take care of the house, that we would love it as much as she loved it. So yeah, I wanted to give you like a peek into my life, so to speak. Oh, and you love Archie? That cat is like the fattest, laziest cat in the world, but I am telling you, there is not a mean bone in that cat's body. That Archie is like the biggest love bug. He is like such a lover. And his sister, his little sister, not in the same litter, but she's younger than him, Elsa, beats up on him all the time. Just totally terrorizes poor Archie all the time. I thought I put a picture on Elsa one time too. And then Jenny, the little dog, she's over at Grandma's right now, but we're going to bring her home tonight because we couldn't have her here during, like, for construction. We thought they were going to start, and so I wanted to take her over to Grandma's. But she's going to come home tonight for a little bit, for maybe a few days till they start construction back up again. I love my fur babies. Y'all have fur babies? Aren't they the best? Oh my goodness. I love, love, love them. Okay, guys, to get up on that water line, I just hold my eyelashes. Who else has little fur babies in here? What do y'all have? I have the two cats and a dog. Anybody else have little babies? You have two cats and two dogs. Oh my goodness. Do they all get along? Oh gosh, right in my eyeball. Jessica, you don't have any pets? There's stages where I've gone where I haven't had pets in my life, but for the most part, I've always had some little creatures running around somewhere. They do get along. Mima, I think I've seen your cat, Bella. I think I saw her on your Facebook page. She's a mess. I can't remember if you're the one that posted a picture of a cat making like a really funny face. That might have been yours. I don't know. 4 cats and 2 dogs. Oh my goodness, Sarah. Woo. That's a lot of fur babies. That's a lot of vacuuming. Oh my gosh. Just with the 2 cats and a dog, I'm constantly like seeing like little tumbleweed fur balls. We have hardwood floors, so it like builds up, and you'll be walking down the hallway and all of a sudden you'll see like a little small fur ball about this big. About like that. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, I swear, I'm not that bad of a housekeeper, I don't think. Okay, guys, this is the Epic Brown. Like I said, I have not used these colors at all. So this is going to be really nice. Mima, I saw that. I saw her. Bella is a cutie. Cats have such personalities, man. I've had different versions of, different little, cats as I've grown up. I mean, I've had a lot of animals. And I'm telling you, cats are amazing. They are just the funniest animals. Every single one that I've had has had a different personality. Every single one. You're welcome, Mima. Mima, I need to send you out a catalog because you had ordered over 50 bucks. I think you saw that on there. I'm pretty sure I messaged you. So I'm going to send you out a catalog free of charge. That way you can just kind of look around and you don't have to, if you want to see some of the new products, you don't have to keep jumping on the website. You'll have it right there. Oh, I do like this brown. Can you guys see it at all? I'm going to have to do another coat on it. Look at that. Probably can't see that eye. The new catalogs are gorgeous. I'm going to show you all. Look how pretty these are, you guys. I always do this the wrong way, and then I flip it up and... Hold on. Look at these new catalogs, y'all. I'm just going to flip through some pages, but look at all the pretty colors. So if you want a catalog, just message me. They're $5. That's everything, taxes, shipping, and handling. And then I give you $5 credit later on. So it's a win-win. Message me. It's on my VIP page also, Amazing Beauty with Donna. You guys will see that. All the ways to get a catalog. Mima got hers because she ordered from me. You know what? I didn't know if I would like this brown, but I do. It's such a different look. Such a different look. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Apparently it's the same formula as the original black, just a different color. I don't think I'll ever do the waterproof. I would love to try it, but I just don't really think I need it, and I don't want to put anything more on my face where I'm going to have to really, like, not that you have to really scrub to get it off, but I just don't want to do more of the, I don't want to do more with that mascara. Oh, thank you, Mima. They're a little bloodshot today. They're a little red. That's all right. Everybody needs a good cry, right? Every now and then. Does it self-curl like Epic? Well, this is the Epic. I'm confused, Kathy. I don't curl my eyelashes at all. I never have. I don't know if you can see those. Look how they're coming out. I think since I have that behind there, you can see them more. Look at that. They're so pretty. It just makes it, that mascara, you guys, please, please, if there's anything that you want to try this. Actually, you know what? Today, if you ordered, say, like a brown and a black from me, well, that would be $48 because they said over 50. If you do 2 mascaras from me today, I'll still give you the $20 credit. I didn't realize that. Yes, the brown, yes. Kathy, the brown and the black are the exact same formula. Where's that? This is the black, this is the brown. They're the exact same formula, just a different color. Girl Sense Angels. Oh my gosh. Sweepstakes is the name? Oh, how funny. Pebbles. Harley. It cut off and it won't let me. I'm going to say it's probably Duke. I can't tell. Oh, how cute. Yeah, we have Archie is the boy cat. Elsa's the girl. And then we have Jenny, who's the little dog. You guys think I should put some liquid eyeliner? I think that would actually make that pop. Might help if I open the right end. I just said I'd come on today. I didn't say I knew what I was doing. Teresa, it took you getting used to? Well, I never was a big mascara wearer anyway. I never really wore makeup. Not that much. Very, very limited. And I just used like a powder on my face up until about December of last year. But now you can't get me away from this stuff. I love it. Love it. Okay, I'm going to do a little liquid eyeliner in the black just to kind of make this pop a little bit more.
All right, we're here for you. We want you to communicate with us.
Sorry guys, I'm watching Ghost Adventures. Sweet cakes. Oh, how cute. Oh, you put sweepstakes and oh, a typo. Sweet cakes is better. Always putting too much of the Epic on. Yeah, you have to wipe your brush off in the beginning, unless you're really looking for that, you know, that pop.
So something or someone turned that light back on. Because I couldn't see it.
Lately, I haven't been wiping my brush off. I've just been putting it on full blast.
What we're looking at right here is there's a light on in the distance there. You can see it. That's actually giving me like full body chills to even thinking about that. Because when I walked out of here, it was pitch black, dude. Something turned the lights back on.
Okay. No wing dye today. No wing dye.
Those lights were off, man.
I was reading on some of my news feed because I follow these other groups like the Y Graphics for Y Sisters. I think that was the one it was on. And the gal was saying something about how she has hooded eyes and she's older and she can't do a wing dye look. And I'm like, good Lord, that sounds like something I would have wrote. It was like, check, check, check.
Also where Troy felt a strange presence. Goosebumps all over my body. I got full body chills right now, man. It's letting us...
You guys, I just lay this on its side. I just kind of dab it on its side rather than dragging it. Teresa, I never... Obviously, I haven't mastered it either. I just get in there and put it on. I don't care. I tell you the way I do it, Teresa, is I just lay it down on its side and I do it in small strokes. I don't try to just take and do one big line because then I'm just destined to mess it up right then. So as long as you're doing it in small little areas, you can always kind of go back and refill it back in if you missed a spot. Like that. Always start out small. That's my best advice. Okay, let me do one more coat of the brown. Make sure I get the brown out. Okay. And then we'll go do some eyebrows, some foundation. It's kind of nice just doing regular makeup today instead of trying to figure out all that craziness.
This is the face of a man watching college football on an 82-inch Samsung QLED.
I think that's probably plenty.
A man who didn't have a mustache.
I do love these colors though. Oh my gosh. You know, I think I'm going to put my foundation on first, y'all. Before I do my eyebrows. I've been finding that that works better. Okay, here's that concoction still. It's half taffeta and half velour. There's like maybe this much in here. Get that out of your dropper. Give it a little shake. A little shake. Here's that big brush. I don't know. I probably could do it with this. I just love our foundation brush. And plus, I just washed ours too. I told him, like, I will never cheat on you again. That it brush is not my friend. I try to use that big it brush. It's like 24 bucks I pay for that thing. I cannot get that thing to be where I want it to be. It's just too big. I don't like it. Don't like it. Okay, normally I've been doing just 3 drops, but look how red my face is. I'm telling you, it's because, girls, I have been scrubbing the heck out of my face the last week, getting that makeup off. And where I put white out, that stuff does not come off very easily. I don't know how you're supposed to get white out off of your skin without scrubbing it, but it was stuck on there like glue. It would not come off. I'm in there and I'm like, oh my God. And I was like picking at it, and it still... stuff did not want to let go of me. So, that being said, that's why I'm doing the 4 drops in 4. Alright, let's get all this cleaned up in here, and then we'll cut up in here and get some of that shadow that I kind of went overboard a little bit on. You guys, I don't go all the way up in my hairline. I just pull it back, and then I just kind of, I'm doing it fast. See, I'm just kind of bringing it down, like down, 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 but I'm doing it really quick. Lord, I got that, look at that, gray hair. I've got to go get these roots done. Okay, I'm going to cut this up right around. See, this is why I decided I'm not going to do my eyebrows till last. I've just been finding it's just much more easier to bring that brush and not have to worry about wiping off an entire eyebrow at the same time. Okay, I just kind of hold my skin a little tight. This is an angled foundation brush, you guys. This is a liquid foundation brush.
Something's passing through me right now.
And you just cut like that.
Grabbing the EMF detector to see if I can measure the energy that's passing through me at this moment.
See that?
Temperature's dropping.
Is it?
It's dropping in front of my face.
Really?
Yeah, the temperature's dropping.
Okay, let's do this side.
Energy is dropping, the temperature.
The temperature drops 5 degrees in a matter of seconds, indicating that whatever just passed through me is also...
I know, Teresa. This brush is amazing. If you guys do not have the liquid foundation brush, I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know how you're doing it.
Having something pass through
Okay, since I cut that with the brush, I'm just going to soften up.
and as I walk
That's that gullible color, you guys. The brown.
out of my chest,
I'm not pushing down very hard on that brush, you guys. But I don't want some big harsh line where I took the foundation brush and made that cut either. Isn't that pretty? Look at those colors, you guys. Totally fall. Totally fall. So pretty. Okay. Let's get the rest of this cut in. We'll do some eyebrows. Get rid of your grandma line. And you guys see that I have a scar right here from that surgery. I personally have had it there for, it'll be 2 years, October. So I'm not that self-conscious of it. But if you really, I want to show you how well this does. I'm just going to put a little bit of foundation on here.
It was a lady that fell from the staircase and broke her neck and tumbled all the way down the stairs.
It just really takes that redness out for me. I don't think you'll ever get rid of all of it, but if you're just trying to get rid of a little bit of something here, I don't think I had concealer in that. Hold on.
Yeah, I got you.
There we go. That's my Halloween look for today. Like somebody tried to behead me or something. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I think I have that blended out. Does that look like I'm blended out? Lord, don't look at my gray hair. You guys want me to show you a trick for gray hair? Would y'all like to see that? It's a very, very quick trick if you're going out for the night. Anybody want to see it? Hit me a like.
we were told earlier that 2 robbers were
Nobody else has gray hair but me.
exact spot where Aaron just found 2
No?
figures around Jay. We just can't explain what the smaller figures
I don't know, ladies.
be standing on.
I have to think someone in here has got gray hair besides me.
Spirit of a little girl, the same
Mima?
that Johnny Depp saw.
Mimi, you're too young to have gray hair. Aw, thanks, guys. Okay. All I do, I'm just going to take a little bit of this black. It's kind of, even this, or you can do like the really, really dark brown. Like I could use Gullible too, but my roots are pretty dark. I'm just taking my blending brush.
Was it painful when you fell? If you don't want me up there, you need to show yourself on the stairwell.
It's just a blending brush. Look at that. See? It's just like if you're in between coloring. This is my bad side over here. Everybody has like one side I think that's worse. When you're in between like having your colors done and you don't really, maybe you're just going out for the evening or something, I just take my shadow. Like I said, my roots are kind of dark. Even if you're a blonde, I think you could probably do like a dark brown in there. Little blending brush, that's all I'm doing.
Something is aware that we're in its space.
Here we go.
I'm on a boat or something right now.
Just right around your face.
I can't see anything.
I can kind of see where I missed a spot. Hold on, right here.
Did you just touch me on my back? You didn't? You didn't just go like that and touch me on my back.
What do you think? A little bit better, huh? Quick little tip, especially like with me because I don't have bangs for them. Well, I have them over here, but I tend to do this a lot right in this area, like right up here, because that's where everybody can see. See? It just kind of lightens it up a little bit. I could probably do some more over there, but when it really starts showing, that's when I change my part. Little tricks, you guys. You can also do mascara. Make sure I got the right color here. You can take a little bit of your mascara, wipe off your wand, wipe off your wand so it's not real heavy. And just barely, whoops, I just took my hand, barely tap on there. All I'm doing is just pulling up. See? No one would ever know. No one knows but you. No one knows but you if you're in between colors. Okay, you guys think I should do the brown or the, not brown, but medium or the dark for the eyebrow? Medium or dark for eyebrows? Also have, I just got this brow palette in, you guys. Look at that. Oops, I still have the plastic. I still have the plastic on it. Haven't even used it yet. Look at that. Should we try that today? Hey, Tammy. Girls, I have never used a brow palette. I may have to save that one. I'm going to practice with it. You might think I should do the medium state. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, so that's... Got way too many things laying here for me. That's my dark. Here's the medium. Okay, let's do medium. Let me have a few practice rounds with my brow palette, because this is my go-to, girls. Donna says dark. I think you could go either way with it, but since I did the brown mascara, let's go ahead and stick with this, okay, guys? Now you can see, look, my eyebrows are not even remotely on the same line. Look at that. So this one I have to play around with a little bit more. This one I come up a little bit more on the top of it when I'm creating a shape, and I build a little bit more of an arch, whereas this one I tend to focus more underneath. Trying to like, because they're kind of like this, I'm trying to like bring them this way, okay? That's just a thyroid issue, that and old age. But I just kind of start out very light-handed. I do little feathering strokes, and I create a shape. You either, Tammy? I don't know what it is. It's a cruel joke when you get old. It's like things just start happening. Things start happening. So what I'm trying to do is just create like what looks like little hairs, you guys. Yours are sparse, Tammy. I've been hearing people say to use the lash serum on your eyebrows. I've got some back there. I haven't done that yet, though. Honestly, I don't know if that would even help me. You're 58. Tammy, I'm 56, so we're pretty close. So like I said, this eyebrow's a little bit lower than this one, so I'm trying to build more up in the arch with it, you guys. You guys, I used to be scared to death to do eyebrows. I never did my eyebrows before. Honestly, I never did them until like the end of last year. I mean, I kept them trimmed and stuff, but I mean, it's like, as far as like filling them in, never did them. I was scared to death. I didn't really know what to do. So just take what you have, you guys. All I'm doing is going around the bottom and creating the shape, the outline of where I think it should be. This one's okay in the bottom. So see how I'm just doing an outline? And if you guys mess up, just take that spoolie. Just take that spoolie and just get rid of it. You can actually like blend it almost completely out. And that's going to be red because I just did that. But see, I mean, that spoolie, don't be afraid. Or just, you know, take a tissue, whatever you want to do. I mean, there's really nothing on there now. I just took it out. So just create your shape.
The energy here begins to pierce.
Thank you, Tammy. So let's go back in and do that again. I'm just going under, and I took that brush up. You know, my eyebrows are up. What there is of them. Okay, so I just went under. And again, this one, you can tell by going like this. To the corner of your eye, the corner of your nose. Corner of your nose to the corner of your eye. And then see right where my pupil is? That's where your arch should be. Okay? You're 66. Kathy, you can be my older sister. Okay, so this is where my arch is supposed to be. So I'm just going to create the outline. Once you guys kind of know where your eyes are supposed to be, like I usually do this pretty quickly unless I'm showing you guys. I've done it for so long now. This past year, I just every day, sometimes twice a day. Deal, Kathy. That I kind of know where they go. But believe me, I wasn't quick at it when I first started. Okay, so because you still have hair, you're going to have to go in both directions. So I usually start off going this way, like out, and then I come back with the end of it going this direction so that you can get under the hair, okay? So again, just little strokes, little feather strokes. And your spoolie's gonna go ahead and clean everything up, guys. Okay? So now I'm gonna come backwards a little bit. No, there's really no hair over here. I'll do a little bit. Go this direction. And that gets all that shading up underneath the hair, okay? And you know, you do your other side, and if they don't match, then you just go back in. Now I try to keep this a little darker up top, okay, along the arch and out here. This area from like here over, I'm just going to keep lighter. Now the spoolie, you guys, it picks up the color. You're not transferring that onto your skin. Somebody asked me that the other day. When you're going up like that, you're actually putting that color onto that spoolie. Your sister. Aw, Tammy. I know I try to get my sister out here all the time, but it's hard for her to travel. It's hard for her to do it. And but yeah, she's like, I want to come out. Thank you. I love our house too. It needs a lot of work. It needs some TLC, which we're getting ready to start doing, but we've got some big plans for it. We're actually going to paint the house probably in the next couple months. We're going to paint all the stucco. We thought about getting a new roof. We're thinking about putting a tin roof on it. Right now we just have the tiles, which is pretty, but it's a white house. And if you've seen my property, it's like all dirt around me. So whenever it rains or the winds kick up, the whole bottom of our house well, not the whole bottom, maybe a foot to 2 foot, it gets that splatter, so it changes the color. So the house is white, but you get that dirty look at the bottom. So we want to get something maybe either like in that pumpkin orange or like a sage green, something a different color. So we're going to be painting the house here pretty soon. It needs it anyway because it's like 20 years old and the stucco, there's places that need to be fixed. So we're going to do that this probably next couple of months. You're going to put yours up for sale, Tammy? That's cool. Actually, that's one of the things. I'll tell you guys later about that. I got to wait until probably about another 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll let you know. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff with that. Okay, all I'm doing is just kind of like fine-tuning the shape that I just did, and that's with that spoolie. And you just lightly, you don't drag it across your face, but just kind of lightly go like that. You need to downsize. Well, I tell you, Tammy, right now because of our bathroom issues. Now see, hang on a sec. This is how you lighten up the front, just very lightly. Just the front, okay? You want this area to be darker. Tammy, we have a 3-bedroom house. I mean, it's a good-sized house for us. It's just a ranch style, all one floor, but we had that water break on the other end of the house, and we've been living since like July 16th in this end of the house. So I feel like I'm living in a studio. All our bedroom furniture, armoire, dressers, all that's out in our living room right now. It's a disaster zone. It truly is a disaster zone here. I think that's why I've been so stressed too. I think that's why I had my meltdown last night. I was just like, I'm done. I'm out. Tag me, I'm out. So, yeah. Houses can be stressful. There's a lot of stress going on. Alright, I'm going to do this one a little quicker. But see how I brought that up? See how I brought this up? Just with that pencil. See? So now they look somewhat even. Now this one, because it's higher, I'm going to put a little bit more emphasis down here. Okay? So again, you just create your shape. And my eyebrow actually stops here. So I have to bring it all the way down to here. And remember, I'm going to put more emphasis down below. So I'm actually drawing below my own lashes over here. Now you know they're not going to be perfect. Just so you know, my eyelashes are not sisters. They're like third cousins. They're not even remotely. It's like they're not even remotely related. So you just do the best you can with them, right? Oh, thank you, Tammy. Try little brick. See, that's the thing. I mean, my son's like grown up, and he doesn't even live here. We don't have family that stays with us unless they're visiting, like traveling, visiting. And it's like, this house is pretty good size for both of us, but thank God it's a one-story. I swore. We had a two-story about 5 years ago, and I said, I swear I will never, ever own a two-story again. It's awful. I could barely get up and down those stairs half the time. Because, well, for one, I had like 3 knee surgeries, so that didn't help. And everything sits on your stairs because, I mean, I don't know if you guys do that, but everything would sit like up on stairs. So if I was going up, I could make like one trip with it. It just, I don't know. It was awful. And then your laundry was downstairs. Your bedrooms are upstairs. Like, I would stand at the top of the landing and just throw my dirty clothes down to the bottom. Ugh, a nightmare. Not to mention, I live in Nevada, so we'd have to run 2 air conditioners because it would be like 108 degrees, and you'd have to run an air conditioner up top with your one downstairs. So your electric bill would be like $450 a month. It's crazy. It's like, forget that. No more. So my boyfriend actually found this house. He found it on a short sale about 5 years ago. We were looking, and he happened to see this. I don't know if he saw it on Zillow or Trulia or something like that. And he saw pictures of it, and it was like, let's go look at it. Let's see, guys, how I went up underneath. I have not filled this in yet. Oh my gosh. Now, Tammy, when you've had knee surgery, that is no... Even now that I'm like so-called healed from the knee surgery, still $500 a month. I believe it. I believe it. It's like you're living for your house at that point, you know. We may downsize at some point. You know, we may actually move. Who knows? But right now, we love our house. It's so freaking hot right now that you saw my patio pictures. It's like I can't even go sit out there right now. I think it cooled down. It's like, if it's not 100, it's like maybe 99 right now. It's getting cold out. I'm gonna have to get a sweater. Hey, Teresa. But it's like I can't even enjoy my outside here right now. It's so hot still. Okay. What do you think, you guys? Even? Let me lighten this one up a little bit. Tammy, you've got fall already? It's fall in my house. It's fall in here. Lord, I keep that air conditioner so cold in here. I'm always with a blanket. I always have a blanket on. I think they look okay, right? They're as good as they're going to get. Plus, I took a lot longer because I was sitting here jabbering and talking about... Instead just... But you know what? Sometimes I think maybe I go too fast. And I just want you all to see exactly what it is that I'm doing. Okay, so... All that is done. Look how pretty those colors turned out, you guys. So pretty. Such good fall colors. Remember, you guys can get those too. What'd I tell ya? $20 off. You guys could buy that fall. The quad palette with your fall colors, you get to pick them. Regular $52. Like I said, I'm gonna give you $20 off. But I'm only giving it to 5 people today. You gotta message me and tell me mine. So if you've been looking for colors, the pressed shadows, it's a good deal. All right, little beachfront bronzer, you guys. I started out doing the sunset, but I found that I really like this Hermosa. It's the middle shade. So it's Sunset, Hermosa, and then Malibu. My ghost adventures. I think they're finding a ghost. My boyfriend always gets so mad at me. He's like, you know, if they found a ghost, it would be on the news, not on a History Channel or Travel Channel. He's right. Even Bigfoot, he's like, it wouldn't be on there, it would be on the news. I love those shows. Okay. Back to makeup. Okay, so I'm going to do a little Hermosa. Still summer in Texas? Yeah, it's still hotter than heck out here. I was out here earlier today and it was like, oh my god, it's hot. Okay, so your contour line, you guys, top of the ear, corner of the mouth. That's how you find it. It does not take very much from me because I'm pretty fair-skinned. I mean, I barely have to touch this on here and it's like, bam, there it is. So, like I said, always start out lighter. You can build up, but it's a lot harder to take it down from like a 10 to a 2. So, how do I know that? Done it myself. And I'm like, ooh, that's a lot of makeup I had on there. I'm going to tell you, I think I'm going to pull off this fall look. I think that's going to be one for my books. That's going to be a keeper because you know what? I absolutely love the way that turned out. Teresa, I was watching Dead Files last night. I love the Dead Files. Love that. Amy and Steve, I could watch them all day long. I just sit a lot of times and watch them like on a marathon, like in a Saturday, Sunday. The Dead Files. Okay, you guys, when you do this and you blend, do not put a lot of heavy hand on this. Okay, I'm barely just touching that, just to kind of give it a little bit of a blend. Man, I am like jamming with the fall colors today. I'm glad I put the eyeliner on there. One thing I want to show you guys before I do my setting powder. A lot of times, okay, with older skin, I'm older. I've noticed that one of the reasons I cut back from 4 drops of foundation and 4 concealer, I went from 4 and 4 to 3 and 3, is because I found a lot of it, like, see, I've got like that marionette face or something going on. So I have wrinkles. And, you know, you kind of notice it's like, ooh, once you get out of a certain light, maybe you're outside or whatever, things change. They are perfect, Kathy, I know, perfect fall colors. But I take a sponge and just I kind of just want to soften up. It tends to settle with me right here and here, okay? So all I'm doing, I'm not wiping. I'm just kind of pressing it in a little bit. Because I would notice I'd get to work and all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, that doesn't look, you know, when I was finding myself doing that. But since I started doing this with that little sponge, just in those areas, like I said, just for us older women, sometimes you have a couple places that wants to settle just a little bit more. So that's a little trick for y'all, just a sponge. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. You don't have to spend $20 on a sponge. Just go get your little sponge. Okay, setting powder. This is the final. I'm going to do some lipstick. Lord help me, I can't talk. Thank you, Mima. It's little things that you learn as you start going through these. You know, it's trial and error, you guys. It's trial and error. So this is what they call baking your makeup. And remember what I said also, I don't know if you guys saw it. When you're doing your setting powder, you want to go down because everyone has like fine hairs on their face. You just do. When you brush up, it makes those come up more. So if you have like fine hair on your face, just like baby hair or whatever, you want to take your brush down. And this is the only time that you're really going down. Okay? The only time you're doing that downward motion is with setting powder. So kind of like this. You're thinking of joining and doing it. Well, Tammy, it's the best thing you could ever do, honey. The best thing you could ever do. I'm telling you, girls. Like I said, when I had my meltdown last night, but I have to say June 8th is when I pushed that button. And for 2 weeks I did nothing with it. I just wanted the makeup and that was it. And then I finally started being like, you know what? I'm going to play around with this, see what I can do. Never regretted it. Never regretted it. I questioned myself a couple times, but never regretted it. Teresa, I was using my fingers like this too. I don't want to rub now, but I was going like this and be like, oh, that's setting there. And and then what you're doing is you're rubbing your makeup off, okay? Because it's a liquid to powder finish. So if you're doing the touch and it's dry and you're finding stuff like that later, all you're doing is creating a big blank spot right there because you're actually taking your makeup off. So after it just sets for a minute, just take that sponge and just kind of press a little bit. You're not wiping, okay? And kind of get those fine, like I said, for me, I was noticing it here and here. So I would tell you two things. I would say cut back a little bit. I went from 4 and 4 drops to 3 and 3 drops. Okay? And try that sponge. Is that different from... This is the translucent setting powder. This is the translucent setting powder. And like I said, just brush down. You know, here it's kind of hard for me, but down here I definitely am brushing down. I also put just a small bit on my eyes. There we go, like that. I want to set my eyeshadow also. Okay, so couple little tips and tricks. Okay, let's find a really, really pretty. I love that Stoic, but that's a little bit too red. Why don't we do, let's do the Hottie Lip Plumper. Did you guys get those? This is the Chandel. I love this one. Very, very pretty fall color. I'm going to make my lips all big for tonight. Okay. Sorry, don't get me laughing on that one.
She got sick on her birthday, which was July 14th. And throughout the year, she's been really sick since we moved into this house for the last 7 years. She's gotten really sick around her birthday.
Guys, this has peppermint oil, which is the active ingredient in here. It's probably a good thing it doesn't really taste like peppermint, or else I'd be licking it off. Do you ever do that? Like the flavored chapsticks or whatever, I'm always like, by the end of the day I have like nothing on because I like licked it off. Are you going on any of the trip? Teresa, try the 3 and 3. I'm telling you, girl, it made a huge difference. I still got the coverage I needed. It was still just as much, just as nice, but it took some of that out of the pores and the wrinkles that I had a little bit. So you can play around with that. Maybe you do like two drops of foundation, 3 concealer if you need more concealer or something around in here. You just play around with it and find what works for each of you. Tammy, are you talking about like the Cancun trips and all that stuff? No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm still a newbie. I haven't really followed much with that. I'm just trying to get through the day. I'm just trying to get through this day. I haven't thought about it. Plus, I fly for a living. I'm a flight attendant, so the last thing I want to do on my days off is really to go. I can go to all those places anyway. You know, I'd rather just be home. I really would just rather be home. Hey, Stacy. Aw, thanks, Teresa. I try to always, you know, my little bits of wisdom, you know, that are coming off and stuff. Things that I've found that, you know, like I said, nobody told me this. I never really did makeup. It's all just from watching other people and learning what works for your own skin, because everybody is different. Everyone's skin is different. Things are gonna set differently. My eyes are shaped differently than other people. Like I said, I can't do a winged eye to save my life. If somebody told me they had a gun to my head and I had to draw a winged eye, I'd probably just die right there. That'd be it for me, because I'd be like, this is it. This is as close to a wing as it's getting. You'd love to be a flight attendant. Tammy, it is fun. It's a good job. I've been doing it for about 11 years. I'm really trying to scale back. I wish I could just retire. It's a hard job. You're away from home. You're on your feet 10 to 12 hours a day, and you're living out of a suitcase. Sometimes it's not as glamorous as what a lot of people think. There's a lot of good benefits to having the job, though. But the job is hard. It's hard. You were a dental assistant. That's funny. I thought about being a dental assistant when I was in high school. I thought that would be a really interesting job. And it's funny because I took 2 years of lab assisting. So I did medical lab and industrial lab assisting. I went to a vocational school my junior and senior year of high school. And so it was a toss between lab assisting and dental assisting. So that's so funny. You can probably see I still have a year left on my Invisalign. I don't ever wear them when I'm on here because it's so hard for me to talk. I always feel like I feel like they're falling out or something. So, but I still have the little composites on there. They're getting straighter, but I'm having a hard time with them. So I got like about another year left with my Invisaligns. Stacey, you can't do the wing look either. What is up with that? You know, it's not that I don't know how to do it. Like I know how to do it. It's just my eyes won't do it. So remember, were you watching me the other day? I'm like, if I just sit and like held my skin like this, see like how much prettier that looks, because it's all like, oh, everything's where it's supposed to be. But then I just let go, and it's like, so my wing starts out like this, and then it goes, it ends up like a big old cobweb in the corner of my eye. It's awful. So this is about as much as I can do with it. I used to always wear mascara up underneath my eye. It was funny, I never really wore it on top. I would put like a real light line underneath my eyelashes. But like I said, that was old school. That was really old school. So a lot's changed with makeup. I mean, I graduated high school in 1980. So, you know, back then was like the Farrah hair and all the crazy makeup. And I always laugh at this one lipstick. Hang on, let me show you. What did I do with it? Oh, where is it? There it is. This lipstick right here, speaking of high school, every time I put this on, I always think of when I used to go out clubbing with Madonna. When Madonna was at the club, you know, and everybody out there. That's like my Madonna lipstick. So I always get to laughing whenever I try to put that on. I'm like, oh my God, I wore that in the 80s. That was my 80s lipstick. Isn't it funny how like certain things bring you back to... Like, oh my God, that's embarrassing. So anyways, unless you guys have any questions, you know, message me. If please go to my group page, Amazing Beauty with Donna. Check out the announcement section. That's where you don't get lost in the feed of all the other stuff, and you're going to see the deals. At $20 off today for 5 of you if you just message me. Doing that. And then also, you guys, if you're wanting to join, you know, it's a great company. There's great products. You don't have to do a darn thing. Okay, so just check that out. You can go on beautywithdonna.com, beautywithdonna.com. Click join, and then you can go explore the presenter kit. Or if you want to go ahead and join, you just go to register here. You put in your information. They want your social security number because you actually, you know, would be getting commission back off of sales. Even if you don't sell anything, they still have you do that. It's not a big deal. If you have any questions or concerns, message me and we'll talk about that. But yeah, check it out. $99, you get over $300. Over $300. See that big old purple purse back there? See that thing? That thing is loaded with products. I'm telling y'all. So check it out. Check it out. Girl, I had that same lipstick. Did you, Stacy? I gotta pull it out again. Stacy, how old are you? That is so funny. I would always have, I either had brown or purple eyeshadow, and I always had this on. And of course, back then in those days, my hair was darker brown. You know. Now it depends on what, if about every 6 weeks it changes now. But 43. And you had this? Oh my gosh. I thought they outlawed this stuff like in the early 80s. But then I put it on the other day and I was like, it was like a deja vu, and I'm like, where have I seen that before? Embarrassingly at the club. Remember when Madonna had like those little lace gloves that she would wear? It was me. Me and my friend Shirley. We'd go out and we'd all be dressed up. Okay guys, I'm going to go sit back and relax and watch my ghost adventure show, see if they actually find a ghost. Like my boyfriend said, that wouldn't be on there, it'd be on the news. I'm gonna see if they're gonna go find a ghost. And then I've got my, I gotta go fix my green beans. I gotta go snap all those and get them going. You had some crazy makeup too, Stacy. Tammy, I like the darker colors of the lipstick. Like, have you ever seen, do you have this one, Tammy? The Stoic? That's like my favorite. Can you see it? I love that color. I love it. The only other ones, where's it at? Like this one, let me show you. I'll just put it over top of this one. This one is the Swanky and the Opulence. Look at this, guys. I love this stuff. I haven't tried the duets. Look at that. This is a great fall color too. This is the Swanky, and then that color Fortunate. I love both of those, and the Opulence. Gorgeous. And let me show you a trick. I still have foundation on my brush, so look. See how it kind of went all the line? I colored out the lines. When you're done with your foundation, before this sets, just close your, I can't talk when I do it, so you just got to close your mouth. And then just clean up around the lines. See that? And then once it sets itself, you're fine. And you can put little rose water. Some people do setting spray. Love this rose water. Oh my God. I need to do an 80s theme. Should I like, I'll pull my hair back like the Farrah hair and get a bigger poof than what I have now. See, I have 80s hair right now. I have that poof in the back. Going to watch the same thing. Stacey, that's what I'm watching right now. Girl, I love that. I can watch it all day long. And you know, it's kind of like mindless. It's like white noise. Like I can just like lay on top of my bed. I'll go back in there with my iced tea and be on my phone doing things. And I always have either Destination Unknown or Ghost Adventures, Dead Files. Pretty much anything on Travel Channel I love. I don't really watch a lot of regular TV. Very rarely. If I'm not watching news, it's history, travel, Science Channel. I love Science Channel. I was watching stuff about the planets today. Figure when we're watching TV, I might as well learn something, right? I don't know. The problem is at my age, I don't really retain it. That's the problem. Like I can watch something an hour, and an hour later be like, you know, Marty would be like, well, what was that about? I'm like, I don't know. Or he'll be like, well, where are they at doing, like, Ghost Adventures of Beyond or what? He's like, where are they at? And I'm like, I don't know. Oh my God. It's awful. It's scary getting old. The higher the hair, the closer to heaven. That's what our Texas flight attendants say. Our Dallas girls and stuff. They'd be like, they'll come in with that big Texas hair. Everybody thinks I'm from Texas. They think I'm based in Texas because of the way I talk and my hair. I'm like, it's kind of like stereotyping me. I don't know. That's funny. All right, ladies, I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. If you have any questions, please message me. And share, share, share. I use that word share. I don't care. Share, share, share the video. Love you all. I'll talk to you again soon. Good night.